check. What up? Good morning and welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. As you're tuning in on YouTube, remember the disclaimer. Remember that day trading is risky. Do not trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. It's not the place to make a quick one, not the place to come and say, hey, I need an extra 5K to pay this month's mortgage, this month's rent. That will be a sure way to lose money. Instead, trading takes months, more commonly years, to get good, to get efficient and competent. So take it slow in the beginning, utilize small size, utilize simulators, practice, improve, and only then when you're seeing consistency, it makes sense to increase your risk. Other than that, remember copy trading does not work. Remember my results are not typical. Remember to be careful of fake accounts. I do not invest for my subscribers. Be careful of fake Relentless trading accounts. I will never message you first. Okay? Other than that, remember, lastly, to be careful of fake ads. People are stealing the content and are trying to run ads with the content, so be very careful. Yes. Okay. Let's take a look at the beautiful scanners here to see what stocks are moving. Okay. We have a small green start here for pre-market. I did trade most of pre-market. I just wasn't live. I just, I don't know. I kind of just never started up the stream really is what happened. So we're shy of 300 bucks, couple $100 to start a day at least, not bad. And I'm gonna give the scanner a good look over here because it's been like 30 minutes since I left. Let's see. So there's GCTK leading the way. GCTK. How are we doing? $11 stock. Oh yeah, we did see this one a little earlier. I didn't think this one was great, but moved up a little bit. Highs were at 1448. Low of the current pullback has been around 1046. We've went below the VWAP a few times, got back to that level. Right now we're going a little sideways, but we have been in this broader downtrend here, which I think might be cause for concern. So we'll definitely want to base out if possible, continue to base out here and, hopefully get a red to green within the first 30 minutes of the open. Could be lovely. If not, this one might already be finito. Okay, moving on to the daily chart. GCTK daily chart. I'm going to use eTrade Pro for the daily chart here. GCTK. Bro, I'm having typos. Okay, there we go. Sometimes when the stock's moving up, you got to be careful of that, right? You could definitely lose a couple seconds in the moment. Okay, looking at the daily chart, going back to June 25th of this year, we had a high point of 1590. That's definitely going to be a level that I want to keep an eye out for. 1590. Other than that, we had in April of this year high points at 1251 and 1180. 1180. Although the volume was really light on those days. We did push through those levels fairly easily going up. So I think, 1590 will be the main area. If it is to break over that, then there'll be room all the way to 27 if it happens to be a supernova parabolic kind of stock, which we've been seeing this week and a little last week as well. So GCTK, is this one that can go up to 25 today? Hopefully, we can see something crazy. Have a nice sweet day here to end the week. All right, moving on to the next stock on the list. AGAE, which is up 85%. AGAE. GCTK into the open. I think I'll probably keep an eye there. In fact, I got to pick up the pace because time is going. I only got 6 minutes. It's crazy how the way how pre-market trading works for me. I'm only trading stocks that are like moving up off of news or just, volume, whatever. So I never need to look really at the daily chart too much, right? It's just straight to the action. If we're holding, I'm jumping in and trying to ride the wave. The mighty. We're dialing in for the entire chat room, so anyone can join today, by the way. AGAE. Looking decent on the daily chart. Room up to 375 for AGAE. Although it's a little down right now. It's down a little bit. Pre-market highs up here 285. Low of our pullback has been 156 as of recent. And we've been consolidating below the VWAP here on a bit of a bear flag. We'll need to get over 187 and then 194 for the red to green. But it's in range. This one is in range to do something, which I like. It's not that far away of potentially giving a good setup. I'm going to have that one pulled up on the other screen. Going down, HCWB. How are we doing? HCWB is up 70%. Continuation name from a few days ago, also from yesterday. And after hours, we pushed up. I don't know about this one. It's worth having in the recents, but right now I don't think it looks that good. Three minutes to go. Let's see. The 200 EMA is at 1125 if it does go. That's the only level I'm going to really map out here. Just in case it's strong later and, we need to know where potential resistance might be. But yeah. Coming down. COCP. Good pre-market. I made, how much did I make on this one? Only 160. I gave back. I think I was up like 350 or 400. I kind of gave back on the pullback. Giving back, man. Giving back, I tell you. It's down quite a bit. This one could be finished. We'll have to see. Sometimes you get a miraculous red to green, so I don't like to write them off completely, but it's down quite a bit from almost $4. We're down here 230. So this one might already be finished. COCP. ELBM. How are we doing? ELBM looks interesting. So I think, so let's see. For the watch list, there's GCTK, AGAE, ELBM. Bro, why do I have to use the bathroom right now into the open. Like, come on. It's the thing I don't understand, right? Ah, man. Okay, maybe it's too much information, but the classic morning dump. You guys know me, I'm pretty comfortable on here, so I just say anything. EL, BM, and perhaps those three might be the best ones, and the others will have just as a maybe. I have them saved in my recents. Time 50 seconds to the open as I'm completing my last fight, flight, run. Oh, there's no way, man. Typically, I have to use the bathroom at like around like 8:30 every morning. Sometimes multiple times in one morning, which is crazy. Pastor is active. Maybe too active. He ate too much. The smoothie that I drunk yesterday. Okay, time to lock in GCTK. I'm gonna go to single screen as well too, just so we don't have the scanner on too long. Lows are 1077. Smaller size to start for me. 1077 to 1130 right there. Big spreads for now, 80 cent, 20 cent spreads. We really and truly want to get over levels like 1240 and so forth and hold up above. SF may be around to something though, because I remember at one point, like if I was going out somewhere, it could be like anything, like on a drive, on a trip. And it's like, here you go. Now that I'm thinking about it. AGAE over 183, small push there. I want to start off slow, just so you know, one trade at a time. Break of two could be an opportunity here. There's 205 and back down a bit. Oh, come on, selling off. It's a pop and drop. 205 down to 179. It's a $100 loss there with 1,000 shares. I'm gonna size down even more just to make sure we get something good. That's AGAE pushed up a little bit. We'll see if it's able to continue to hold. GCTK, I'll keep on screen for like another 5 minutes just to, you know. Yeah, I think AGAE is nonsense. Selling off too easily. The 1 minute candle to make the new high at GCTK, only 11:30 and back down. High of day was 11:50. It could have easily ripped up into the halt up, but just no volume there for that setup. Maybe it still does if the halt is at 11:87. I'm gonna size down some more. I think. Okay, yeah, 300 shares is good. I'm gonna keep it real small, real tight. Just be patient, and then once something proves some strength, then we can start to go a little bit more size after we connect. I don't need a massive red start. There's 1180. The halt is now 99. Even here, if we see baby pullbacks, micros, will we hold? It's halting up 1199. Can we get locked in? This can be the start of a good uptrend. And it is a false halt. Just this 15-20 cent dip there. It's halting again. 1199. Will we lock in? Bigger bids this time. And it is locked in. So resumption. We haven't really seen a lot of great resumptions. We've had some that's been good in the sense that they gapped up higher multiple times, which has been better for traders who are holding longer from lower levels. In terms of the dip and rip, we saw just a few of them, maybe 2 or 3, work out really nicely. Majority of the times we're seeing, slower resumptions, not as decisive. And so for me, I think the key here will be if the dip and rip comes, we take it confidently. We're going to still stick to small size, moderate size. But if it opens up and it's like slow, not decisive, not, showing what it wants to do, I need to wait for more candlesticks / consolidation to gauge the range and then make a decision. So there only should be one trade. If it's really good, a follow-up trade. If there's no setup there, no trades at all. And then waiting. AGAE back up over 2. I mean, this one, well, the 1 minute candle made the new high at 80. Hopefully it's able to pull away. Can we get up there to 215, 220, 230 for AGAE? We'll see if we're able to get GCTK. What's the gap showing here? Showing $12 resumption for now, which is basically sideways. Massive drop for AGAE. So just waiting for GCTK, which is 1 minute 43 seconds. For those of you in the chat room, you can choose between myself and Marcelo, if whoever you want to listen to. Just a heads up. Or you can listen to both. Although our voices might be clashing if you do that. We got a minute, 10 seconds. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. AGAE, big bounce after a big drop. This one is definitely trading towards the extremes for a $2 stock. $30 seconds. We're at 1178 resumption, slightly lower. Let's see. 1140. Is the breakout trade worth it? It's not holding. No trades. Down to 11 for new lows there. Yeah, the resumption trades have been just halting down now. Just terrible. Switching over to AGAE. I want to remember this one has been giving big flushes. What a terrible resumption that was. Now the low of the range dip, I'm actually interested in. That's down there at like $10 area. Let me check the chats. Is there anything else? I can check the scans here too. CO, CP. Not much. Seems like it's getting shorted. Honestly, right now, I'm not interested in... Let me check COCP again. The resumption trade, although it could be something, it might be a little too high risk. And look at COCP, just write down. AGAE I don't love, so I think sidelines might be the best move here. Sidelines for me. Just gonna sit on hands and wait. Just let the chop go, and then, once we start to see the red to greens or a fresh stock, and then at that point really try to dial it in. $201 to $220. Is it the kind of stock that could eventually take off? 230, 240, 250? If it's going to be strong, it's still early in the move, all things considered. I like how our last 5-minute candlestick just closed right there. Nice bottoming wick. A little early there. Trying again for 2. Good fill. The VWAP bounce. Can we see 215 out of it? There's a lot of buying still. Would be able to curl. The 1-minute candle to make the new high. Continuation there. No bueno. The last 5-minute candle was fairly strong, so I'm hoping we can hold up. We had a good bottoming wick. After this candle closes, the next candle should be interesting to try for the highs if we can maintain our support. I'd expect to see mid to high 20s if it's able to be strong. Big sellers, big sellers. Big sellers at 20, bigger than we would have expected. Is the extended flush worth it? Looks like it might have been 80. I'd gotten back in at 6. We had a high of 11, 12, and then I stopped out at 6 on the way down, and then we had to push to 20. So I kind of missed that 15 cents in there. Nothing looks good. I don't think nothing looks good. Nothing looks good. Sidelines for now. For those of you on YouTube, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing. Still not seeing anything, just on the sideline. RGTX, maybe I can take a look at that. Nope. It's more expensive. Keeping an eye on the scans here and rotating through some of our existing stocks. OPI, cheaper stock. Break up after our highs yesterday. What's the time? My share size is going to be really small to start, just to gauge it. Let's check the fills and see if we still want to continue on an uptrend here. I am showing up a little late to it, so I like that we held up 49 right there. And that's good. I think that's a good sign. Our candlestick has a little bit of a bottom so far, which is good. The temperature, though, for break of 52, a little slow for now. Time, we're right into the new candlestick. Second attempt. Second attempt, a little bit better. That's better. Now, can we sustain? Even though I'm not in for break of 52, can we hold up the dip and sustain? Not good. 51. 49 is the absolute low of the range so far. Smaller size, 2 losses already. Taking too many losses. 3 in a row or 4 in a row. So despite the break back over 52, it's having some trouble here. HUIZ. HUIZ doesn't look like much. Where are we on this one? 167. No reaction into the new candle. I don't like how much volume we've had on the 5-minute candlesticks, man. Although we've had a bottoming wick. We need to see more pace to the upside. Terrible fill. Seems like the volume could also be higher here. Nah, I'm done with this one. I am leaving this alone unless it makes a new high. I cannot read the price action there. VSTE, I don't know. I think this one will need more volume for the scalps to be a little bit more smooth. VSTE or VSTD rather, still not a ton. It is slow. OPI, can we open up 55, 60, 66? It's up 66% with 66 million shares volume. Sideline, sideline, sideline. Thought this one would have been better to this point, but not liking it. So I want to see it fly to 55, 60. 54, 55, fly, new highs, fly. Break out into a new stratosphere and a new personality, a new stock. Not this slow nonsense we're seeing. Oh, I got the short. Tight stop. It might go. Yeah, okay, looks like it might go. All right. For a second, I thought double top. I'm gonna look to watch the dip here. That's good breakout. I'm not getting anything still. I need some more volatility in the dips. In the dips. It should go. There are big bids behind it. It's not quite pushing. Okay, 62. 62. Come on. Of course. Of course. Lovely. Lovely. Of course. I'll take a 3 cent higher fill and then a more slippage to the downside. Lovely. Terrible. What is this? It is a colossal pullback. WLDS. I didn't even realize we were up 1 cent. I thought it was still 55. It could pull off the red to green. WLDS is back down. Yep. I'm a little slow. A new 5-minute candlestick. How do we do? Forgot there were shares to short too. Okay, I gotta remember in case it gets up there and double tops. WLDS curling back up a little bit. And the fills are just... The fills alone. It's holding here. I want to see the 1 minute candle make the new high. 57.5. And here it is. And not one micro after 57. Can we see over 62? Ah, man, these freaking dips, bro. $63, it's pretty much the high. Gotta also be careful of a double top in case it happens. Sometimes you're expecting that wick down and it just isn't coming. $58, $58. Gotta be careful here. There's a new candle, and it's another loss. The dip is not holding for that retest of the highs. Bro, to hell with this stock, man. I keep saying it, and then I go back. Now I'm red 200 on the day between the two accounts. Green to red. It's just not volatile enough for my liking, and I'm still trying for no reason. Over trading and not so good stock for what I like to see. No bueno. You know, those moves like from 50, the 1 minute candle that made the new high and then it went up to 60. It's like, it gives you that, like, you know, that's the kind of look we want to see, and then nothing. No new highs, no dips. Just straight down to 50. My mic is muted. I'm saying I don't know if GCTK is worth the risk. I'm buying for 50. I'm filled 68, 20 cents higher. Not worth the risk. For someone else, it might be a treasure trove. For me, it is the depths. Waking up for pre-market is something else, man. What I need is the daylight saving things to be done, so or to come back, whichever one it is, so we can get 1 extra hour of sleep. And then trading pre-market becomes much easier. And then I can wake up. Bro, my mic is muted again. I'm saying I gotta go deal with this large cap stuff. I want to sell some of my positions, so I think I might shut down the stream. I mean, Tesla is absolutely on a tear. Oh my gosh. This is where I start to take profits. I'm going to end the stream here and sell some of my large cap stuff. Hit the thumbs up. Right now, day trading, I'm red. Over the 2 accounts. One account, I'm green, 280. The other one, I'm red, 400. Big Steve, what's the math on that, right? Like 1 something, 180 red. A small red. I'm gonna shut it down now so I can like do some other stuff with large caps. Time 10:30. It's a slow day. Okay, take care, stay safe, stay green.